Hey, how's it going everyone, and welcome to my official first Pokemon Sword and Shield guide. In today's guide, I'm going to be showing you guys how to capture the Pokemon Ditto. Not only am I going to show you how to capture Ditto, but I'm also going to show you how to get Max IV Dittos from Max Raid battles. So I'm here at the Lake of Outrage currently, and this is where you can actually locate Ditto in the wild area. And in order to be able to access this area, you're going to actually need the bike upgrade that allows you to go on water. So real quick on the town map here, I'll show you where you need to be at in the game in order to get the bike upgrade. And that's going to be right here on Route 9. So once you reach Route 9, the guy that gave you the bike will be there, and he will also have an upgrade for you. So once you get that part of your bike, you can actually come here and you can catch Wild Ditto. Now, the stats of these Ditto aren't going to be very great because they're wild encounters. Unless they have like the golden aura around them, they can have up to 2 guaranteed IVs, I'm pretty sure, max. So if you're just trying to catch Ditto for your Pokedex, this is the way to go later. But if you're more interested in catching high IV Dittos for breeding, then I suggest you follow the next part of this video. Also, these Ditto can appear in any weather condition. I'll try to ride around for a second to see if any of them can pop up real quick for us. Okay, so here's one we're encountering. Again, these can appear in any weather conditions in this area. So you don't have to worry about if it's raining or sandstorm or whatever the case may be. Alright, now on to the next part of the video. Alright, for this next portion of the video, we are actually going to go to the Pokemon Nursery that is inside of the wild area. Not to be confused with the one here on Route 5. So, if you look on the map here, you can see where I'm at. I'm right at the Bridgefield area. It's between the 2 bridges from Motostoke and Hammerlock. So, you're going to want to be here. Now, this portion of the video does not require you to have bike upgrades or anything like that. You can actually do this before you go to Hammerlock City, and you actually can get a Ditto raid that is up to 2 stars. So I'm going to show you where this den is, because it's a little bit of a, it's not too far, but it's a little bit tricky to find. So from the nursery, we're just going to head straight out, and then we're going to go to our right. We're going to stay right as far as possible. You're going to see this like circular patch of grass here. We're going to go through this grass, and then there's a den right here. This den that is right here, if there is a natural spawn beam already emitting from this, like the ones you see over there, this is a 100% chance to be a Ditto. Now, if it's not the big, bright, like raging beam with like the energy coming off the outside of it, I wouldn't recommend farming these unless you're just trying to get candies and stuff, because you're not going to get the IVs that you want without it being the powerful Pokemon. So the brighter beams with the energy coming off of them actually have Pokemon inside of them that have like a gold aura around them when you click on the raid menu. Those are the ones you're going to want to farm. So there's actually a way to manipulate the way this works. And since you clicked on this video, you're in luck, because I'm actually going to show you how to do it. So all you need to do is ride around and collect some watts. Like this one has 200 watts here. Now I have completed the game, so I'm going to get more watts than you normally would riding around in here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to buy some wishing pieces from the watt traders. There is a watt trader right near the nursery that we were just at. He's wearing black and white clothes. And to manipulate this, what we're going to do is we're going to first just save our game here in this spot. So go ahead and save your game. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to be really timely with this. It's very tricky to do this, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So you're going to have your finger ready on your home button at all times, because you're going to be going to the home menu to manipulate this den. So what we're going to do is click on it. we're going to throw a wishing piece in here. Now what it's going to do is it's going to ask you if you want to save your adventure so far. If you press no, it will not continue and throw the wishing piece in the den, and you will just be back the way you were. So I just did that just to show you guys. So we're going to click on it again. We're going to hit yes that we want to throw a wishing piece in the well. Now as soon as you click yes, within like a couple of seconds, you're going to see a beam. It's either going to be like the faint pink reddish colored beam that you don't want, or it's going to be the bright high energy beam that you do want. So if you see that it's a red beam, you're just going to press the home button really fast, just like I did. And what you're going to do is just close the software and just reopen it. So we're going to reopen the software. I'm going to just use this profile that I'm using right now. Log back into the game. Now I'll speed this up here in a minute because I'm actually going to do this until I get one so you guys can actually see it work. I'm a big fan of showing people how to do things. I don't like making cuts in videos and just leave people wondering if that's actually what happened or not. So we're going to do this a couple times, and I will be right back whenever we get the den that we want. Alright, I actually pressed home a little too early, but we have the beam that we want. So we're going to go ahead and go back in the game here, and we're going to click on this. Now you can see that this is one of the bright beams. So the reason that we hit the home button is because if the game saves, like the game just saved right now, this beam will always be here until you complete the raid. So if you get that beam that you don't want and you mistime your save, your home screen and all that, and you reset, then you'll have to complete that raid in order to be able to throw a wishing piece into the den again. Now, once this beam is bright and powerful like this, it is always going to be a Ditto every time. When it's the other beams, there's a chance that it could be another Pokemon. That's why we don't want that, and also, you don't get as good rewards, and you don't get as good stats and stuff with the other ones. So we're going to go ahead and click on this, just to show you that this is going to be a Ditto, and you can see that it's a Ditto. So basically what I'm going to do here is just, I guess I'll go ahead and do the raid, and I'll just speed it up just so you guys can see. This one's only a 3-star, unfortunately, so the IVs aren't going to be that great. I can show you that I have some other ones in my boxes, but if you keep on manipulating this over and over and over, you'll eventually get like a 4-star and a 5-star, and you could potentially get like a max IV Ditto from doing this. So this is the best way to get Dittos for breeding in Pokemon Sword and Shield. You can also get lower IV Dittos earlier in the game, and if you have other high IV Pokemon, you can breed them in the nursery like as early as the 3rd gym and have Pokemon with like really great stats. So I mean, as long as you pick up the Destiny Knot in the game that transfers the IVs in the nursery, you could have like really amazing Pokemon. So let's just go ahead and do this really quick. I'll go ahead and speed this up, and I'll see you guys when it's over. Alright, so we got the Ditto down, and it's time to catch it now. Also, before I catch this, also recommend that you have some Ultra Balls on you, because you're definitely going to need something better than the Pokeball most of the time. There's a really good chance these can pop out. Even in the Ultra Ball, I've had stuff pop out. So, like, it's definitely recommended to use a higher tier Pokeball. I mean, if you're worried about aesthetics and stuff and you want to try to catch it in like a Premier Ball or like a certain type of Pokeball so that they can pass down the Pokeball to the babies, that's fine. I'm just warning you that sometimes these can pop out. So we caught the Ditto. We're going to see what kind of rewards we got and stuff. So we got some medium and large EXP candies, Dynamax candies, rare candy, citrus berry, and a comet shard. Now, had this been like a 4 or 5 star, we definitely would have got better candies because we would have got the XL candies for the 5 stars. And sometimes you just get better stuff from those. So anyway, this is your guide on how to farm high IV Dittos. And just before we end the video, I'll go ahead and show you the stats of this Ditto in my box. So we'll just go to Pokemon here, press R, go to boxes. You can see that I've caught a few more Dittos up here. And this one has 3 perfect IVs in attack, defense, and special attack. So this one is not that great. As you look at these other ones here, I have one that's a 4 perfect IV in attack, special defense, and speed. And this one here is HP, attack, defense, and speed. And this one here is HP, attack, and special attack. So these aren't the greatest, but you can get really good ones if you just keep farming over and over and over. So that's pretty much it for this guide. And if you're wondering about how to unlock the IV checker, I will definitely make another video for that, and just be looking out for it, because you're not just given this feature. You actually have to do something to unlock this. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this guide was helpful, and make sure you like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.